Hey Mr. CFO, I got your question regarding the best hedging options for our company. I did some research and provided you a detailed memo on that. If you have few minutes, I can quickly summarize my findings. I did look at the fluctuation in Indian rupee to US dollar by looking at the trend for the past 12 months. I believe that Indian rupee is not highly volatile. I have included a chart and graph. If you see my graph during September and October alone, the rupee value has some spikes. This is not due to some external reasons like increase in oil price and increase in Fed rate hike. So to conclude, volatility against Indian rupee is very low. So we have to utilize some derivative instruments to reduce our exchange loss. Mostly derivatives need only very smaller margin. There are few derivatives like forwards, futures and options. Based on my analysis, I believe that it is better to use forward contracts. Forward contracts are like very simple and future exchange rate is fixed and there is no downside risk of exposure loss. The reason why I am not suggesting for future and option contracts or option contracts are needed only for high volatile market where the foreign exchange currency rate is highly volatile. So I prefer to go with future market. If we go, I prefer to go with forward market. In future contracts, we need to work with exchange and it requires a lot of upfront margin deposit. So I prefer it is better to go with a forward contract. I also studied Indian economic condition. Based on the World Bank report, Indian economy is strong and it is predicted that GDP is expected to grow around 7.2% in 2019. So I think rupee is not going to depreciate in near future. In order to reduce our risk, it is I believe that it is better to invest in forward contract rather than other derivative instrument. It will reduce our exchange loss and it will help our company to save some of that exchange loss. Thank you.